laughing, boy. I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again, times 10. So who are you to tell me what to do? Girl, you knew this when you met me. Why would things be different now? Oh, pouring wedges in my big cedar, knock it down. Oh, going down ain't on my list. Built a fire from out the sticks, but in collar never fit. No, might be a degenerate. That ain't your problem to fix. Always gets me where I need to get. Yeah, I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again, times 10. So who are you to tell me what to do, baby? Yeah. Don't you worry, mama's prayer. So never too far gone. Let you know if I need saving, baby. Another one. Whatever. I did what I did, I'll do it again. I'll say sorry when I finally am, but I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse. I'm sad. Yeah, you just gon' lose, trying to make me choose. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again, times 10. So who are you to tell me what to do?
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical.
baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Taking the ball for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 0-1. Cole, a 6'4" righty, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. This one in the air, center field. Jones settles under this one, and there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Next offering is down low. Ball 2. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Way high there. Ball 3. Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. He jacks that one out to left. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Andrew Benintendi getting ready to hit. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Cole,
Ball.
maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Out of here! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
1-0.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Cole maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Puts a bunt down. Goldie. He'll do it himself, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Braden Montgomery.
No, ball.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball, that's down.
In the air, left field. Bellinger under this one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, Davis Martin. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ball.
Come on, 2-0. Just
No,
missed.
that's low. Ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He crushes that one to center field. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, he had the green light there in the 3-0 count, and sometimes guys can be a little too anxious, but he was very patient, allowed the pitch to get into the zone, and once it did, he jumped all over it. Really good piece of hitting.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And the 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball. Way back, and it's gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Tied up here in the early going. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That's back there. Going. They hit another, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-2.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's towards center. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Puts a bunt down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
One out man at first. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And a sac bunt here. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And a foul ball. A little bit high. Ball one. And on second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Jones up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Runner at third, 2 away. A bunt and it's popped up. That is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 3 and the White Sox 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball. Ball up.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
He's got it. 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
A little bit low.
No,
And that is ball 1.
Expert.
Now one missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. Gets the bunt down the right side. Goldie. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Batting ninth, first baseman Drew Romo.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Right down to shoot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peters leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two. This one in the air, center field. Jones moving under it, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the White Sox 2. Back now in the Bronx.
Leading off
Here's the Yankees
for the
catcher now,
Yankees.
J.C. Escara.
Catcher, J.C. Escara.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Peters gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That's the ball.
Two-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the
Up
dugout
next
after hitting the
for
line
the
drive that
Yankees,
finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ben Rice will hit next.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's the ball low.
Two down, nobody on. There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benintendi going back on this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the White Sox 2. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the
stepping
White
in,
Sox,
the White
second
Sox
baseman,
leadoff man, Sam Antonacci. And that one is
No, that's down.
downstairs,
Ball.
and that's ball 1.
That's the ball. That's down.
That's a little bit low. On the ground to Jazz. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next for Chicago, catcher Miguel Vargas.
The 1-0. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 3-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Benintendi up here.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Peek. Ha.
Just
That
missed.
That's the ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Jones under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Colson Montgomery.
No, that's down. Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Braden
And up next for
Montgomery.
Chicago, Braden Montgomery. Fly to left his first time. Montgomery, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. But the White Sox get one on a homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
That's the ball down.
The 1-0. And that one missing low.
Ball.
Clobber to right field, well back, gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His second homer of the night, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Down. Ball.
The 1-0.
That's low. That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
Clearly, he
That's the
hasn't
ball.
had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That
No,
one
that's low.
misses.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player, but as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs,
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. 3 in a row. Wow. And they add on. It's 6-3.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball.
That's the ball.
A 1-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
At the plate, Jose Caballero. In the dirt, throws to second. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Oh, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
Man at second.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Bunts it in the air. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Spikes that one. He goes to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the 3rd. Is a 1-1. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, J.C. Escara. He's 0 for 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Bunts it in the air. Charges, and he can't pick it up. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox 3.
Tú ya lo
the Bronx.
Leading off for
Start of the
White
fourth.
Sox,
Chase
shortstop,
Mydra
Chase
steps to the
Mydra.
plate for the White Sox. Cole back to work. And that skips into dirt. Mydra, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022.
Ball.
Not even close there. Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Jones should have this one. One up, one down.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman, Jacob Gonzalez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The White Sox down by 4, top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
The 2-1. And downstairs. Gets to it with a slide to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Tristan Peters. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's too low. Ball 1.
Wood.
Next offering is downstairs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're chipping away. It's 7-4.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's down.
And that one
No,
is
that's
downstairs.
down. Ball.
And it's 3-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 7-5.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the second baseman, Sam Antonacci.
Ball, that's low.
And the 1-0.
Ball, low.
Ripped on the ground to second. Third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. Back here in New York, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Ball.
Here's a 3-0. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
In there at the knees for a strike.
That's a ball. Outside.
One now. Just
No, that
missed. That's a little bit low.
Down.
One deep on its way, way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball, and he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-5.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
That's the ball down.
Swinging high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. They go back-to-back. His third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-5.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. They've hit another. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 10-5.
He wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Ball.
The 1-0. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Three-one now. Right through there for a strike. Payoff pitch. Puts a bunt down. Romo. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Jose Caballero.
So up next, Jose Caballero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Fastball for a strike. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the third out. Inning over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 10 and the White Sox 5. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Miguel Vargas. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
Down. Ball.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
The 1-0. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Throws to second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Three-0 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 10-7.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Next is the designated hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Good swing out of him last time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for the
A new
Yankees,
arm into the game, the
number
righty,
31,
Cam Schlittler.
Cam
He last pitched 2 days ago.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air out to center, Jones. Long run on his horse. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder Braden Montgomery.
Fastball for a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Ball outside.
Two down. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-8.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up now for Chicago, Chase Mydroff.
That's the ball.
And the 1-0.
That's low. That's the ball.
Just missed. And a rope with a center field base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that's downstairs.
That's down. Ball.
And that's ball 1.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is down low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the center fielder, Tristan Peters. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Drew Romo up next for the White Sox. Two on, one out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. He's safe, and they trail by 1.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
A bunt, and it's popped up. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Sam Antonacci.
Here's the second baseman, Sam Antonacci. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that's down. Ball.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Peters up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Two outs. That's a strike that inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the back and forth continues. It's 10-9 now. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
A little bit low.
Ball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And down to shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Bunts it in the air. Gonzalez takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And another ball.
That's down.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and now 2-2. Sack bunt towards third. They take the force out. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Davis Martin done for the night, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
New
the White
pitcher
Sox,
for the White Sox,
number
Sean
59,
Burke.
Sean
Just trying
Burke.
to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
the dirt. Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. The Yanks lead one as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Back for more from the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading off
Miguel
for the White
Vargas.
Sox, catcher Miguel Vargas.
That's the ball down.
The 1-0.
Ball low.
And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tie it up. It's 10-10.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Just
Ball,
missed.
ball.
Here's a 3-0. On the ground to Jazz. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the
Up next
sixth.
for the White Sox, the designated hitter Colson Montgomery.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 3. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
That's down. That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Rip, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Jones on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop Chase Mydroff.
Go ahead run on base. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's down.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah! Ball, that's up.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer, and it's now a 10-10 tie. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That's low, that's a ball.
The 1-0. And another ball. Down. Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
That's down. Ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's the ball low.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Too low, and it's ball 3. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
Digging
for the
in,
Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No, that's down. Ball.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Pitch kicks away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Nice grab onto the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
Nope. Ball.
Smoked on the ground a second, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Back now in the Bronx. Top of inning number 7. Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here comes the 0-1.
Down. Ball.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Caballero has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Chicago, center fielder Tristan Peters.
That's a little bit low.
That's down.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman Drew Romo.
So up next for Chicago, Drew Romo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
Two-0. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
No, that's down. Ball.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball right side. On to first. And that is that. It's the White Sox 10 and the Yankees 10. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Out to short. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. In time. Got it.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
There's the strike.
Ball. That's down.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, carrying well, and it is out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard, and they rally from 5 back. It's 11-10.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Escara.
That's down. That's a ball.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. This one in the air, right field. Montgomery on the move. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Ball, that's down.
Pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack one on the board. It's 12-10.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and then have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. The pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of it.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. The 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, right field. And that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 13-10.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
The 1-0.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and Bellinger is out. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-10. We go to the 8th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Miguel Vargas. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Just missed. and a 1-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's the ball.
The count 2-1. That one missed. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball.
And downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
Here's a 3-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 13-11.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. Just missed. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Rush to right, this one's got a chance. Out of here, home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Out of here. They've hit another. His 2nd home run of the game, and we are starting over.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now?
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Goldie steps on first for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Jacob Gonzalez.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. But they scored 3 times to even it up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're tied at 13. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
The 1-0.
No, that missed.
In there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a drop. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 14-13.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. They're just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Going down. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 15-13.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Jose Caballero.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump off to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taking away the double play opportunity.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Jones around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they're up by 3.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
That missed. That's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For the Yankees, catcher
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's
Estrada.
hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Two aboard with one out. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Caballero coming home. The throw in, safe, and they lead by 4. Trying to move the runners over. Got him on the off-balance throw. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sean Burke won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Rock.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Puts a bunt down. Antonacci whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, leading off Tristan Peters.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That's low. That's your ball.
Just
Down,
missed.
ball.
A sliding stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
For me, arm strength is the key for that play. Second baseman moving to his right, up in the hole, slides, doesn't have the best footing underneath him, and to be able to make that long throw to first base, that's pretty impressive right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cam Schlittler is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher for the Yankees,
Number
Will
29.
Warren.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
That's a ball.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. And that one hammered. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. His second homer of the night, and they inch closer. It's 17-14.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
Back to the top of the order. And now here is Sam Antonacci. The Yanks trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
That's the ball. That's down.
And that one missing low. Down. Swing and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. There's a strike. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. Trying to move him over here. Chisholm slings to first, and he's 2 away.
The direction of that bunt wasn't ideal, but he got it down, the most important part. Catcher springs up, makes a nice play to get the out at first, but a good job of advancing that runner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Andrew Benintendi digs in now. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Tag.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Down low, it kicks away. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Antonacci around third. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Out to center. Volpe gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right, balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.
Someone call a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Pick the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing.
Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out.